The planet 4546b is teeming with wildlife, which I can't help but research and explore. The first things I notice on planet 4546b are the wide diversity of fish. I give chase to one of the fish because of its beautiful and bright tail fins, although I can't catch it and I quit. In frustration, I return to my sea moth, but can't help but notice this rotund, rather disgusting creature. I get closer to investigate when it does something rather putrid. The creature expels a rather toxic and smelly gas behind it whenever I get close. This creature is a gasopod, and I can't say I'm very glad to see him, so I continue. As I continue, I hear a loud bellow, and I see a shadow in the distance. This is a reef-back leviathan, the first large life form I have encountered on this expedition. Fortunately, this leviathan-class creature seems quite friendly. This gargantuan creature calls out in many complex moans and grumbles to its pod, and it manages to support an amazing ecosystem on its back. Though I would love to spend much more time with the reef-back leviathans, I have to keep exploring. As I go further, a loud roar shakes my sea moth and a leviathan emerges. That is a Reaper Leviathan, and as I get closer out of curiosity, I realize I made a mistake as it latches onto my sea moth and proceeds to, shake it a whole bunch, destroying it in the process. Fortunately, this ferocious creature swims away and seemingly has no interest in me. I went back to the shallows after I salvaged some parts of my broken sea moth and I managed to repair it. I would love to relax a little more, but adventure calls. I notice a little ray that looks rather like a bunny rabbit. It seems a little fast, so I try to scan it, but it doesn't seem like it really wants to be scanned anyway. So I continue. I stumble upon a grassy red plateau, and I see this small fishy creature thing, and it has a little antenna. It swims behind a rock, and I can't get close to it. Then I notice a big old cloud of sand with something growling, and something's making a real big fuss. And pop! It explodes out of the sand and tries to bite me. That would be a sand shark, someone I'm not too fond of. As I explore further, I go into a creep vine kelp field, and I can't help but notice the secret beauty that is hidden within these tall grasses. Until I see a stalker, that is. He's carrying a piece of scrap in his mouth for some reason, and they appear to be slightly territorial. So I go back to my sea moth, and I let them mind their own business. After hours of just searching for something interesting, I discover something that's not too common on this planet: dry land. I can't help but notice this planet's abundant jungle of fruits, and I eat some of it. It's actually quite delicious. Anyways, I haven't found anything interesting on this place yet, despite the fact that it's actually dry land. As I explore the ruins of an ancient habitat, this small little cave crawler just jumps up and bites me. I have no choice but to, But anyways, I go out to the void, not knowing that it's the void. And I regret that decision a whole bunch. Because, let's just say, a ghost Leviathan comes, and it almost totals my sea moth again. Fortunately, he doesn't seem too interested after he gives it a single thump, so I move on. After all, I think the life on 4546B is absolutely beautiful. Some of it being friendly, and some of it not so friendly. Well, I better get back to exploring and see what this awesome planet has to offer.